Alright, welcome back to a completely different looking team. Well, maybe not completely. You've seen me use most of these pieces before, but I had a specific request to use Electivire. Of all things, still trying to figure out what I'm going to do with it. But here we go! Yeah, so the objective of this particular game is to use Electivire. Simple as that! And we'll just see how this goes. So, Electivire, the entire point here is that this is an offensive Pokemon with Motor Drive, and you put Electivire next to another Pokemon that can spam Area of Effect electric-type moves, and great things happen, because you get speed boosts, which you can then turn into, speed. Because speed is cool. So yeah, there we go. And, you know, for kicks, you can also run a redirection, whatever that thing is. Electabuzz. Yeah, there we go. Alright, so we're going to see whether or not I can get this off. It's going to be interesting, to say the least. I think it might require a little bit of creative positioning back and forth. But you know what? That's okay. That's part of what we are here for. Yeah. So Electivire is a very interesting Pokemon. Honestly, has a halfway decent stat line, kind of across the board. The biggest challenge in a dual-restricted format is definitely going to be positioning it. Just getting it into a position where it's able to do the things that it wants to do. And yeah, we're just going to have to take it from there. So Thunder Punch, of course, for the stab. Ice Punch to catch Dragon types and Grass types that would otherwise resist your Thunder Punch. And then Low Kick, because Low Kick is great into a lot of the really heavy restricted Pokemon like Calyrex Ice Rider, like that Kyogre over there. Stuff of that sort. So yeah, I don't know. I think it'll be a very interesting game. And we'll just have to see what we can do. Oh, okay. Would you? Look at that. That is a fascinating start. Oh, what can I say? I like it. I like it a lot. I'd really love to get Motor Drive off. But I think we need to chip the whale's health down a little bit before we can really make a effective swing at that. And maybe even chip some special attack down as well. So we're going to protect this turn. Because Electivire may have a fair bit of bulk, but I don't know if it's got that level of bulk that we're looking for. The only circumstance in which this particular play is not going to be amazing... Oh, interesting. Oh, okay. Okay. I see it. So that Ice Punch could come in handy in just a moment. If they go for a Trick Room, that might be annoying. Probably won't be crazy annoying, but might be. Who knows? And if that's a Covert Cloak Kyogre, which I don't think it would be... Oh, no, it just outran my Miraidon. It's probably not Covert Cloak. Might be Scarf. If the Snarl goes off and catches the... Oh, who'd it miss? Cool, it caught the Kyogre. That's the one I cared about. Cool, we just lowered the special attack. That does what we want it to do. Terra Blast. What a terrible thing. Ha ha ha. Hi, funny. Ow. My Miraidon is slightly inconvenienced. Okay, time for a Parabolic Charge and an Ice Punch! Yeah, boy! Here we go! Let's do this! Let the gimmicks roll. So lowering the Kyogre special attack by one stage should hopefully allow Electivire to take a hit. We just need one hit. We need to see it doing something here. Yeah, let's see if we can make this happen. This is funny. Oh, it survived. Loads of HP. Well, not really, but details. Parabolic Charge. There we go. Motor Drive goes off. We get the +1 speed. Oh, look at that damage. Miraidon? Ha! No problem. I've got HP and to spare. Ice Punch. Bop. That was really respectable damage. Oh, it was a crit. Oh, it's got a Rocky Helmet. Oh, the Life Orb chip. Here comes the Terra Blast from the Farigiraf. Yeah, it's into the Miraidon as it should be. Ow! Oh boy. Well, actually, you know what? This is a great turn for a Snarl. And we're just going to protect. Because with Snarl, many things are possible. Like in this case, Miraidon could pick up a double KO. Oh, that's too funny. Yep, they have to withdraw because its general HP stat has gotten too low. Oh, hi! I was not expecting you. Well, no, I take that back. I was totally expecting that you would be somewhere on the field. Snarl, yeah, double connect. There we go. Good damage onto the Giratina. I'll take it. It's special attack, and I think it normally runs as a physical attacker. So we'll see. Boom! Alright, we have removed the threat of the Farigiraf. Miraidon once again proving to be quite the formidable foe for the opposition. There we go. It's a Chien Pao. Huh. That's kind of a unique situation. Okay, you know what? We've got a Farigiraf. And then we've got a low kick. So here we go. We've got +1 speed. And they've already used their Terra. And we have a quadruple super effective low kick. And we can block the priority move with tactical Farigiraf application. And the recoil from the Life Orb will most likely knock out our good friend Electivire, but you know what? Electivire will have done its job. Alright, here we go. No Sucker Punch or Ice Shard for you! Yeah! Armor Tail coming in. Coming in clutch. Shadow Sneak. Oh, it shut down the Shadow Sneak too! No! Take that. Have a low kick. Bop. That looked more like a punch. Hey, you know what? I'll take it. I'll take it. Drops it all the way to Focus Sash. And Electivire is out. Phenomenal job. You did it. Actually, that went way better than I was expecting it to, just to be completely honest there. Alright, Calyrex, come on out. We have games to win, places to be. Alright, so in this circumstance, it's actually fairly straightforward. We're going to go for the Trick Room here. We are going to spend the Terra here. Because if we get a Trick Room up and we get the Calyrex in the Trick Room safely, particularly if it picks up a double KO with the Glacial Lance, like that's basically game right there. So, yeah, overall we're in a very solid position, and awesomely, Electivire was a huge part of that. So that's actually really, really cool. Like, I wasn't sure what to think of it, and you know, as a result of this, I may have to give it some more play, probably not in restricted format, but definitely in non-restricted formats. Definitely. Like, I actually think that it might have a really good spot alongside somebody that can just spam Discharge or something similar. I think there's a lot of potential there. But, yeah, overall, I think this particular turn is going to put us in a really good spot to close out this battle. Okay, and there we go. Terrafire. Sure, it makes us weak. Oh, yeah, I guess he is going to just disappear. That's cool. That's neat. Glacial Land's going to come out. It'll pick up the KO right there. Boop. The big thing with the Terrafire was to actually just make sure that I resisted or was not weak to whatever the Giratina chose to do. There's a +1 attack. We'll get the Trick Room up. Chien Pao's going to come out and protect. The Shadow Force is going to move after we do. It's, you know, that's just kind of how Trick Room rolls, and it's okay. So, yeah. Let us see. Okay. Oh, what a surprise. It weakened the defense. Yeah, we'll just lock that into that slot, and lock in the Glacial Lance. Here's the Protect. All of my attacks are going to miss this turn. That was expected. And here comes the Shadow Force. Also, just so that you're, you might ask, why didn't I protect this turn since I could see the Shadow Force coming? Well, Shadow Force and its... Ooh, that did respectable damage. Well, I guess sort of ruins on the field. There's a Helping Hand, Glacial Lance. You might ask, okay, well, why didn't you decide to protect? And then there's the Surrender. Okay. Shadow Force and Phantom Force will both actually go through Protect and lift its effects. So if your opponent has locked into something like a Shadow Force or a Phantom Force, there really is no point in protecting, at least depending on the speed tiers and things of that sort. So like if Calyrex had protected that turn, it wouldn't have done anything for me, so I'm better off locking in an attack in case the Chien Pao decided to go for an attack. At least that was the thought process there. Anyway though, thank you for watching the Electivire video. I hope you enjoyed, and yeah, look forward to seeing you in the next one. Hope you have a great day.